Here we go. Wesley Sneijder to make the first draw. Let me switch. So, Wesley Sneijder draws PSG. Group A, PSG. That is our first one. PST? No. Okay, PSG is in Group A. Bayern Munich. Bayern in Group B. We're going to go through all these big boys first. Wesley Sneijder running them through. And the third team drawn. Manchester City in Group C. M City in Group C. Did I just miss a real donation again? Whose dreams are going to be crushed by VAR this year, says Nico. I think all of us. And now for Group D, who do we have? Wesley Sneijder. Juventus. Juventus in Group D. Juve. Group E is... Still have Liverpool left. And it is? It is Liverpool in Group E. Still have Zenit. And I can't think of the other teams. Barcelona, I guess. Group F is Barcelona. There we go. FC Barcelona in Group F. F in the chat. Group F, FC Barcelona. Group G. Zenit. Zenit is in Group G, meaning that the last one is Chelsea in Group H, the champions of the Europa League. So, Group A, PSG, Bayern Munich in Group B, City in C, Juventus in D, Liverpool in Group E, Barcelona F, Group G, Zenit, and Group H, Chelsea so far. Pot 2 coming up next. Oh, but before that, defender of the season, of course. So we can take a little break from the groups, I guess. They're really going to break this up. I guess I actually appreciate them doing it this way over, doing it all at the end. It's way better. Virgil van Dijk, defender of the season, makes sense. I don't think that anyone would really argue with that. I'd be interested, though. I'm sure someone would be able to argue with that. Is there anyone in the chat that thinks that there's another defender more worthy? Chris Smalling, perhaps? Here he comes, the big man. Big man Verge. Phil Jones. Delict or Koulibaly? Delict would be an interesting one, but I mean, I guess they weigh the Champions League title so heavily in the voting for this, so... Dejan Lovren, Mustafi. Getting a lot of Mustafis and Socrates out there. Phil Jones, my defender of the season. Big Verge. Lots of Mustafis and Smallings going on. Okay, Big Verge, it's great that you won, man. So happy for you. Let's move on to pot 2. Let's see how this shapes up. I'm nervous. Rodrigo Torres. Rabona means big ass in Portuguese. Yeah, I know. That's really what I meant, because I'm basically just an ass on the internet. So UEFA stream crashed. That's too bad. Smaldini to Roma. Yeah, exactly, Nico. And thank you again for the 199. You're really spoiling me today, Nico. Thank you. Buying me lots of coffees for this next week while I'm moving and working. Virgil van Dijk is getting off the stage, so I assume we're moving on to pot 2, unless suddenly they're going to give out the referee of the year and the linesman of the decade awards. We'll see. Where am I from? I'm from Victoria. Amiga, I love your channel. Thank you, Samarth. Back to the draw. Confirmed. Pot 2. Let's go. Hey, Mahmood Gaming. Thanks for the love. CNN Kelly. Yeah, it does sound like that. Pot 2. Let's do it. VAR of the year. Yeah. Alexander. Yeah. Victoria, BC. VAR of the year. That would have to go to, I think the VAR of the year would have to go to City versus Spurs. That's my VAR of the year. That or PSG versus United. Here we go. Snyder with the first one. Let's cut back to the groups. Tottenham in Group A. Wait, what's going on? Oh, they're drawing now which group they're going to be in. A, B, and D. And they are in... Tottenham are in... Peter Cech. Come on, Peter Cech. Open that ball. B. Tottenham and Bayern Munich. There we go. Tottenham and Bayern Munich are in Group B together. Here we go. Next team from Wesley Snyder. Ajax. So Ajax, where are they going to be? They can go into any of these groups, basically, right? Yeah, there's no reason why. Here we go. Best left footer of the year. And Peter Cech says Ajax are in group. Man, these balls take a long time to unscrew. Group H for Ajax. Group H alongside Chelsea. Ooh, I like that matchup. I think that's going to be a great game. Ajax and Chelsea, that's going to be a fun one. Borussia Dortmund. That's the next team that we'll be deciding on. And they can be an E, F, or G. Borussia Dortmund. Which group will they get? Peter Cech, let's pick it up here, man. Come on. Group F. He takes so long. So Dortmund and Barcelona together. That is tasty, isn't it? Group F for Ajax. That is a good matchup. That'll be fun. Jadon Sancho versus Ousmane Dembele if he's ever fit. Benfica. Oh, God. Here we go. Oh, Benfica. Who do we have? Could be any of the groups. Could be PSG, City, Juventus, Liverpool, or Zenit. Come on, G. 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 We want G. G, please. Please, G. Please, G. Come on, Peter Cech. Do it for me, baby. Take your time with this one. Come on, Peter Cech. Group G. We want Group G. Come on. Let's go. Yes! Group G! Oh, thank God. Okay, we can handle that. Count your lucky stars, man. Love it. Group G for Benfica. Zenit and Benfica. Here we go. We did it. Now we're gonna be dealing with Real Madrid. Adrian is corrupt. I paid UEFA for that one. That was all me. Let's go. Real Madrid, where are they gonna be? Yeah, no, I totally jinxed us somehow, I'm sure. Real Madrid. Real Madrid in group. Yeah, I'm UEFA Mafia, boys. Group A, PSG and Real Madrid. That's an interesting one because despite Real Madrid's problems in defending, PSG isn't exactly in a great moment right now. Now we're going to be dealing with Shakhtar. Imagine if Shakhtar are in the same group as Man City again. I could see it. I could see it happen. I could see it happen. Shakhtar. Bayern, yeah. PSG and Real, two downward spiraling clubs. I have to agree with you there. And Group C. Look, I am UEFA Mafia. Shakhtar with City. I am UEFA Mafia confirmed. I could basically just write out the rest of the groups right now, I'm sure. No, I'm joking. Here we go. Snyder. Napoli. So they could be only in Group E, right? Yeah. So they're in Group E. With Liverpool again. Wow. Napoli and Liverpool together again. Old lovers. So the final team, I can't remember who it is. Someone help me. Atletico. So Atletico and Juventus. Ooh, I like that. That's fun. A rematch from the, was it round of 16 last year? Yeah. Atletico. João Felix versus Ronaldo. The future versus the current king of Portugal. Here we go. So far we have PSG and Real Madrid in Group A, Bayern and Spurs in Group B. Group C is City and Shakhtar. Group D, Juventus, Atletico. Group E, Liverpool, Napoli. F, Barcelona and Borussia Dortmund. I really like that so far. Group G, Zenit and Benfica. Group H, Chelsea and Ajax. Fun stuff. Now we're going to Midfielder of the Year, everybody. Midfielder of the Year. Let me get back in the chat here. Feel so happy for Frankie de Jong as a Barca fan. What a surprise. City getting the easiest group. What do you mean? We'll see. Yeah, well, we'll see. Man City buying it again. Frankie de Jong, midfielder of the year. I'd say that's deserved. He played extremely well. Where can you watch it in US? Chris Castro, you can try on the UEFA.com website. Frankie de Jong's just taking to the stage to do his little speech. Frankie and Bernardo. Yeah, I don't know how Bernardo performed in the Champions League, though. So I think that's basically what they're basing this on. Edwin van der Sar in the crowd. Love him. The Boner TV. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I'm liking how the groups are shaping up so far. What do you guys think? How are you guys liking the groups with your team? I'm happy. I think we got basically the best draw that we could have so far. I'm not going to get ahead of ourselves and say that we're going to make it through, because Benfica in Europe lately has just been a nightmare to try and predict how well they're going to do. Paul Pogba for midfielder of the year. I'm in Prince George, BC. Hey, up north, man. Frankie de Jong kept it nice and short, off the stage already. Back to the draw. Pot 3. Here we go. Inter. Yeah, okay. Valencia's in there. Club Brugge. Bayer Leverkusen. Some tricky teams. Some very tricky teams. When is career mode coming? Eventually. Eventually, I promise you. Here we go. First team that we're going to deal with here. Wesley Sneijder. Open it up with the quick hands. Wesley quick hands, man. From opening all those beers. So it's Inter Milan. His old team. Group F, G, or H for them. And they are going, and now we're going to slow hands check. Come on, check. Get that ball open, boy. You'd think a keeper would be faster with their hands. A little more dexterous. Group F. That's it. Group F. So they are alongside Barcelona and Dortmund. Oh, they're by Barcelona again, just like last season. What a group that is. Barcelona, Dortmund, Inter. Wow. Group F. Group of death. Next team. Leverkusen. Leverkusen. A tricky team. A team that I can't really get a read on. RIP Inter? I don't know. They could surprise people. Bayer Leverkusen. Hey, Mahmoud. And check. Opening it up. Here we go. Group D. So Juventus, Atletico, and Bayer Leverkusen. B lever. And the next team that Wesley is pulling out, Valencia. Connor Dunn, yeah, good to see you too, man. Thanks for joining us. Lukaku will score against Barca and United fans will be salty, says Zhuang Tango. Yeah, can you imagine if all of a sudden Lukaku can score against big teams at Inter? Here we go. Slow hands check. Opening up that ball. Group. Come on, man. H. Group H. So Ajax, Chelsea, Valencia. Yeah, that should be a pretty even group, although I don't love Valencia this season. I feel like they're going to have a bit of a rougher time than last season. Next up, we're going to look at RB Salzburg. They can go in any group, really. A, B, C, D... Oh, no. A, B, C, E, or G. FC Salzburg. Good group for Chelsea, says Yarrow. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad for Chelsea at all. They could have a good time in that group. You know, it's very likely that they can make top 2. Unless Valencia surprises us. Let's see. Who's next? Group E. Salzburg. Group E. Jesse Marsh, my man, former Impact coach, was fired too soon. Group E. Liverpool, Napoli, RB Salzburg. Dinamo. A, B, or C for Dinamo? A, B, or C? Yeah, Dave. RB Salzburg made it. They finally made it. Dinamo goes to Group C. Man, this is too easy for Man City. Oh, okay, so Dinamo in Group C. If City has problems with this group, then oof. Oh man, the stream just cut out a bit. Is that happening to you guys too? How's Olympiacos? Okay. Group A or G for Olympiacos. Come on to. I don't really care actually. Olympiacos could be a tough team actually. They did well in qualifying. Group B, Olympiacos. Group B with Spurs and Bayern. Olympiacos in Group B. Club Brugge, are they coming to our group? Oh no, Brugge is going to Group A. So Brugge in Group A. And in Group G, we have Lyon. Ooh, Zenit, Benfica, Lyon. It's a pretty balanced group, I'll say that, in Group G. Very balanced group in Group G. Balanced group in Group H also. I mean, Group C is very lopsided in City's favor. Here we go. Forward of the season. Here we go. Who is it going to be, guys? What a surprise. Is it Lionel Messi? Oh my god, it's Lionel Messi. Wow. Zenit, Benfica, Lyon. I don't know if any of you watched my career mode, but Benfica handled Lyon in that, but barely. Thank you to scripting. Oh, yeah. So Group C looking easy as hell. Here we go. Some nice highlights of Lionel Messi scoring some goals. So is Benfica's group. Says Max Z. Yeah, but Benfica isn't a oil-rich club that's run by has like a nation behind it with top players and one of the best coaches of all time. You know. So our group is more even. It's City and then the rest of them in that group. Here we go. Now a little interview with Messi. So let's look at some of the teams that are still to come. In pot 4, we still have Lokomotiv Moscow, Genk, Galatasaray, Leipzig, Slavia Praha, Red Star, Atalanta, and Lille. There's some tricky teams in there. Lille and Atalanta could be tough teams. RB Leipzig's going to be difficult. Galatasaray, always tough to get a read on them. Red Star caused some issues in their group, as did... Well, Slavia Praha did okay in the Europa League. They got to what? The quarterfinals or something like that? Here we go. And concluding the draw here, pot 4. Atalanta, their first time in the Champions League. Group F looking like the group of death already, says Afos. Yeah, imagine if they get Leipzig or Atalanta in there or something. Group F would be Oh no, they can't get Atalanta in Group F because Inter's in there. Anyways, let's just see what happens. Let me just see what happens here. Let's switch now. Snyder, my boy, quick hands. Atalanta, the first team. Atalanta. A, B, or C for Atalanta. Those are the possibilities. A, B, or C for Valencia. And it is over to slow hands check. Come on, dude. Unscrew that ball. Here we go. Group C for Atalanta. Group C, Atalanta. Okay, so I mean, I don't expect Atalanta to give City tons of problems, but it's going to be a good fight for second between Atalanta and Shakhtar. Dinamo maybe could surprise us, but I think that that second spot will be Shakhtar's or Atalanta's. Bold prediction, I know. Now we're going for Leipzig. Ooh, so Leipzig, someone was saying in the chat if they go to F, it's over. They can't go to Group F because Dortmund's in there already. E, G, or H? Leipzig, E, G, or H? And Leipzig is going to... Come on, check. G. Ooh, look at that group. That is a tough group to call, isn't it? Benfica, Zenit, Lyon, and Leipzig. That's going to be a very entertaining group. Wild. So Group G is complete. Group C is complete. Now we're going to look at Lokomotiv Moscow. Would have loved to have had them in our group, but we couldn't have because we have Zenit in there already. Group A, B, or D for Lokomotiv. So Lille could end up in Group F, possibly. Lokomotiv is in D. Group D for Lokomotiv. They are going to finish bottom of that group, I assume. Didn't have the greatest season last season. They could be better this season, but I expect them to be bottom of that group. Next team. Slavia Praha. They could go into any of the remaining spots, Slavia. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up in Group H. I would not be surprised. Slavia. This is their second time in the group stage, apparently. Is that Czech's former team? Was he at Slavia Praha or was he at Sparta? I can't remember. Group F for Slavia. Oh, R.I.P. R.I.P. Slavia Praha. That is harsh. That is very harsh for Slavia Praha, those poor guys. Alongside Barcelona, Dortmund, Inter. Here we go. Come on. Next up. Lille. So Lille could go in... They can't go in A, so B, E, or H, I think. Lille, let's see where they end up. I'm going to say E. I'm going to say Lille in Group E. And they get... Is it H? Lille in Group H alongside Chelsea, Ajax, and Valencia. Very balanced group also. Group G and Group H are very balanced. Group D has potential to be, but definitely not Group C or F. Well, Group F, the top three could be tough. Genk. They cannot go in Group A, so they could be either in... Oh, apparently they can only be in Group E. Okay. So... Genk. In Group E, Liverpool, Napoli, Salzburg, and Genk. Okay, so Red Star. Red Star is going to have a tough group, it looks like. Either Group A or Group B. I'm going to say Group B. Probably going to get it wrong again. A or B for Red Star. And B. They do get Group B. Red Star. And the last team is Galatasaray, correct? That should be the last one. Gala. Okay. Galatasaray in Group A, and that is the completed groups right there. Let's go over them again quickly for those of you who, cannot read, just in case. Group A, PSG, Real Madrid, Club Brugge, and Galatasaray. Group B, Bayern Munich, Spurs, Olympiacos, and Red Star. Group C, Manchester City, Shakhtar, Dinamo Zagreb, and Atalanta. Group D, Juventus, Atletico, Bayer Leverkusen, and Lokomotiv. Group E, Liverpool, Napoli, and then Salzburg and Genk. I think that Liverpool and Napoli should be going through in that one. Group F, Barcelona, Dortmund, Inter, and poor Slavia Praha. Group G, Zenit, Benfica, Lyon, RB Leipzig. That is a heater, and that is going to be very, very even. And Group H should be pretty even as well. Chelsea, Ajax, Valencia, and Lille. Well, which group do you think is the group of death? I'm pretty sure you guys are going to say Group F. It has to be. It has to be. I guess I could stick around for the awarding of the Player of the Year. I don't mind doing that. If they are going to get to it quickly, it has to be Group F though for the group of death though, right? There's no question. It's Group C, isn't it? No. So they say thank you to their guests. They have to be awarding the Player of the Year. Oh, no, it's the Equal Game Award. What is that? Oh, promoting inclusion in the game. Okay, that's a good cause, I guess. Looking good. Yeah, I'll stick around for the awarding of the Player of the Year. But thank you for everyone that showed up and is taking off now. If you want to stick around and watch Player of the Year with me, then feel free. You'll hear it here first who wins it, or if you're watching it yourself. What's going on in the chat? Group D is Group of Death. I don't know about that. See ya, Urias. It has been emotional. Thank you for joining. Group C is Group of Death. Yeah, not sure about that one. Chelsea is done for. I don't know. It could be Lille and Ajax that excel. Lille with Renato Sanchez now. After his move from Bayern Munich, finally, he needed to get out of there. It had to happen. I'm glad that he spoke up because I feel like that was the catalyst for him to leave. I say D because it's really competitive. I don't know about Lokomotiv Moscow, though. They were pretty shocking last season. So if there are more of the same from them, then it should be a pretty easy group for Atletico and Juventus. I'm not sure how Bayer Leverkusen is going to be this year. We'll see. Yeah, I think overall I'm happy. I like our team or our group in that it's very balanced. So we definitely have a chance to get through. Now it's just down to the players and Lage to perform. Lage in the cup competitions last season was not great. He made some interesting decisions that hopefully he's learned from for this season. Love from India. Thanks, Vansh. Thanks for joining me. I thought Benfica didn't get in. No, they're in. That was Porto that didn't get in. They lost to Krasnodar in qualifying, and then Krasnodar lost to Olympiacos. Please, Benfica beat Red Bull. I hope so. come to Portugal to see Benfica. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna try to make it happen this season. I have a lot of things to worry about as far as like moving and housing and stuff like that. But I'm gonna try to come to Portugal this season to see Benfica play. Show the groups one more time. I can do that since they're just going over this award that they're giving out. Here's the groups again for anyone who wants to see, or anyone who's just joining us now. Group C, City looks like they have it easy, but Group F is the real headline. Barcelona, Dortmund, who are looking very good this season. Not Napoli, Inter, and Slavia Praha. Inter could also be a lot stronger this season with Antonio Conte. They have a good coach there. They've made some good acquisitions. Gotten rid of the bad vibes. Mr. Bad Vibes, Mauro Icardi. It should be a very interesting group. PSG, Madrid. You'd expect Madrid to be able to make top two. I think PSG and Madrid, that's a lock for top two. Brugge, I don't know what they're capable of. They're hard to get a read on. And Galatasaray, also hard to get a read on. Spurs will get spanked away at Red Star, says Kane. Man, I mean, don't sleep on Red Star. They'll be there to cause some problems. Same with Olympiacos. They had a good qualification campaign. Group F sets up Lukaku versus United. It's true for them to drop down into the Europa League. Sassy. City are actually made of BS. Can't wait for Lukaku to score against Barcelona. Yeah, that would be huge. That would be huge. He looked decent in his second half against, was it Lecce on Monday? Lukaku looked pretty decent in that second half. In the first half, he looked like classic Lukaku with heavy touches and bad passing. But in the second half, he looked quite good, I thought. I was really impressed by him in that second half. Where did Icardi go? He hasn't gone anywhere yet, but they're really working on it. And it seems like he doesn't feature in Antonio Conte's plans at all. They're really trying to get him out of there, I think. Mauro Icardi got the Diego Costa treatment from Antonio Conte. The, hey, we don't need you this season. Bye. Allegedly. Change of scenery? What are you talking about? Now are we going to look at where the Champions League final is? Oh, final two awards. Women's and Men's Player of the Year. Here we go. I don't even know who's up for it for the women's. Neymar to FCB. Did it happen? Is that what you guys are saying? Lukaku's not scoring against. What's it called? Did Neymar to Barcelona happen? Is that confirmed? Neymar. The on-off saga of Neymar to Barca. Huh. So it happened. Twitter.com. Everyone's saying seems like it. Did Barcelona tweet about it? Until they tweet about it, I will not believe it. Yeah, I don't see any proof. Until Barcelona announces it, I'm not going to believe it. Because we've been down this road before. I'm sure it will happen. It seems most likely that it will, but I don't know. I just have a hard time believing these things. Lucy Bronze. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. She had a great season with Lyon, as I've read, and she was great at the World Cup also. She was one of the players of the World Cup. Who's she up against? Oh, Ada Hegerberg again. Who refused to go to the World Cup. Hegerberg. How would Norway's World Cup have gone if she was there? Neymar going to Barca changes my final. You should have done a weekly Neymar roundup. Yeah, that would have been very entertaining, hey? Well, this week, guys, guess what? Neymar is maybe going to Barcelona. Guess what, guys? Neymar doesn't want to be at PSG the next week. Guys, PSG doesn't want Neymar the next week. Barcelona still wants Neymar. It would have just been an ongoing full of full of interesting facts. That Henri is up for it as well from France. Amandine Henri, bronze, and Hegerberg. Give it to bronze. Give it to bronze. It is Lucy Bronze. Got it. Oh, Juninho is there. Good old Juninho. Good to see him. Let's jump back to the group stage draw just for fun. Excuse me. Congratulations to you, Lucy Bronze. Lucas Shaw, Royce Bernardo, blah, blah, blah. No, it is not Ballon d'Or today. This is just the UEFA awards. It is not the Ballon d'Or. That's typically in, when is it? Like December or something like that? I think that's typically when they do that award. Robbie Gragner, Ronaldo case. That's pretty much over now. The Ronaldo case. They're not going to continue with the criminal investigation. UEFA Men's Player of the Year. The men up for it are Van Dijk, Ronaldo, and Messi. Now on Twitter yesterday, just like it happened last year with the Ballon d'Or and Modric as the winner being leaked, apparently Messi was leaked as the winner already. I saw the tweet for it. But we'll see. I'm sure that it's going to be Messi. And if it's not, then it will be Virgil van Dijk. Which it would be nice to see Virgil van Dijk get it. I mean, Ronaldo and Messi have won so many awards. Give it to a defender. But then again, you get that thing where it's like a charity. Not a charity, but like give it to him because they haven't given one to a defender like they did for Modric as the midfielder. And whoever wins it, you can't really say they didn't deserve it, you know? But yeah, with Van Dijk leading Liverpool and the impact that he had on Liverpool and how important he was to his team, leading them to the Champions League final and winning it, then I think that it could and should be Virgil van Dijk. For Ronaldo, I guess they would give it to him for, I don't know, helping in the Nations League, maybe? It wasn't Ronaldo's best year, that's for sure. So I think it's going to be between Messi and Van Dijk, and it is. And they have the three sitting there. I mean, Ronaldo isn't even wearing a tie or anything. He knows he's not winning it. Talking to Messi about Liverpool with Van Dijk right there. Hey, remember when your team lost after being 3-0 up? That was crazy, eh? If VVD doesn't win it, then it shows that it's impossible to win as a player that doesn't score goals, says Ice. Yeah, it is. It's tough because how do you compare like a match-saving tackle with, like, how many goals is a match-saving tackle worth, you know? How do you sort of decide that? And it's clearly weighted on the goal side of things. Show you the groups again. Now they're interviewing Ronaldo. Going over what he's won. Asking how he likes the challenge of being in Italy. He's saying it's amazing and it was a special year. After 9 years in Real Madrid. So it was a big move for him. Again, he says it was amazing. And he's talking about the titles he won: the Serie A, the Super Cup with Italy or with Juventus, and then the Nations League. Who will win Puskas? Because anyone can win it. I don't know who's going to win the Puskas. The host is asking Messi and Ronaldo if they miss each other. That's a funny question, actually. I'm glad that the host asked that. Okay, so Ronaldo's answering in English. And how he shared the stage for 15 years with him and Messi, the same two guys. He doesn't know if it's ever happened in football. It's not easy to achieve that. And that they have a good relationship. And they haven't had a dinner together yet, but he hopes in the future that they will. Isn't that heartwarming and very, very cute? And Ronaldo saying that he misses playing in Spain and the battle with Messi. They push each other well. Okay, come on. Let's get to this award now. This is a long enough little interview, and they haven't even talked to Virgil van Dijk yet. Come on. And now the host is asking if they could retire at the same time. This is, yeah, I agree. This is very long. Get to Virgil van Dijk now. Get that interview over with and let's award this thing and let's wrap it up, please. Are they doing the Puskas today? No, Mo Football, they aren't. I believe that is the FIFA award. Virgil van Dijk. Now they finally acknowledge that Virgil van Dijk is there. You've more than earned your right to be here, she says to Virgil van Dijk. Oh, good. She's actually asking him stuff. I thought they were going to move on from him immediately. Oh, and she is talking about the remontada with Messi right there. Oh, that's awkward. I love it. Francisco Santos. Where's Eder? Yeah, get Eder in there. Get my man Eder in there, man. Van Dijk is crediting Anfield with playing a massive role in that remontada, as you would. Man, that game was. I was thinking back when I was doing that video, my recent video on Trent Alexander Arnold, and looking back at the footage of that night, it was something else. That was a crazy, crazy night. We have Volta Mode series on the challenge. What? I don't think I'm going to be doing FIFA next season, to be honest with you, if that's what you're asking, Specimen. Van Dyke still talking about the remontada. Are you going to do a watch along for the Premier League or the Champions League this year, Adrian? Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll do some of those. But like I said, I'm moving across Canada, like thousands of miles. So the next couple of weeks are going to be interesting. I will have videos, but as far as live streams go, it's going to be tough. Almost impossible. Here we go. Now they're going to award the Player of the Year. That last group? What do you mean that last group? As in Group H? Adrian, are you Portuguese? My parents are from São Miguel. Player of the Year. Virgil van Dijk takes it. So the Lionel Messi leak was fake. Virgil van Dijk, Player of the Year. And you can't say he doesn't deserve it, man. You cannot say he doesn't deserve it. Virgil van Dijk, Player of the Year. You love to see it. Nice to see that. Adam Eldelgrauf. I'm sorry about the pronunciation. Love your videos, especially history of the rivalry. Thank you, man. I'll add you to the ticker here. Thank you for that donation also. That's really kind of you to do that. Here we go. Van Dijk. I'll tell you what Van Dijk has to say. Thank you, Adam, sorry. Virgil van Dijk thanking his teammates. You got to say it's well deserved. Right? I don't think that anyone can really argue with that. Leading them all the way to the Champions League. A defender wins it. Good to see. Django Zero says that Alisson should have won it. Anshabra, how do I donate? I think it's just the little cash sign in the chat. But don't feel obliged to donate, man. I'm just happy to have you guys here. But if you want to donate, I will read out whatever your comment was. And he's asking what his inspiration or role model was. He looked up to Ronaldinho as a young player. Virgil van Dijk, big Ronaldinho stan. That was unexpected, actually. I mean, maybe he said that in interviews before. Huh. And that's it. That is it. I think that's it for the show, too. Big Verge trying to get off the stage ASAP. And that's the end of the show, guys. I think that we'll end the live stream here as well because I need to get working on a video. So I just want to say thank you so much for all of you that have come to this live stream and for sticking around if you're still here. Thank you. Let's take another quick look at the groups just for fun. Group A. PSG, Real Madrid, Brugge, Gala. Group B, München, Spurs, Olympiacos, Red Star. Group C, City, Shakhtar, Dinamo, Atalanta. Group D, Juventus, Atletico, Leverkusen, Lokomotiv. Group E, Liverpool, Napoli, RB Salzburg, and Genk. Group F, Barcelona, Dortmund, Inter, Slavia. Group G, Zenit, Benfica, Lyon, and RB Leipzig. That started so nicely when it was just Benfica and Zenit, and then it got a little more difficult because Lyon's looked good so far this season. RB Leipzig, they're going to be a tricky customer as well, excuse me. And Group H, finally, we have Chelsea, Ajax, Valencia, and Lille. So I'm going to get going on my Champions League group stage predictions video here. It's going to be one of the last videos that I film before I move across the country. When you see me next, I'll probably be in Montreal. Actually, that's not true. I'm going to do a weekend recap this weekend as well, but it's going to be like a lo-fi Skype style. No, it's not going to be Skype quality, but it's not going to be great quality either. So again, thank you everyone who has joined me. Thank you to everyone who donated. Let's quickly give another shout out to all the donators, as we always do. First was Odinson, Dazi, Abdul Hamid, Jean is dead, or Jean is dead. Not sure if you're French. The Doctor, Fern Like a Tree, Nico, again and again and again. Nico, what a man. And then finally, Adam. Thank you for everyone. Thank you to everyone, I should say, for all of the donations. My God. Been having a tough time sleeping lately. My cat wakes me up at 4:45 because he wants food. It's very annoying. But thank you guys for joining me once again. I'll have a video out for you very, very soon. And yeah, I love you. Take care.